Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in to today's second video. We're doing JMA Friday for today's second video. So, as always on a Friday, we're having a look at the weather from up ahead with Japanese and CFS beauty models. And I shall get over that for you in a moment, just to say that first. But here is our 6 AM UK weather forecast. There's a 10 to 14 day on the way later on as well. Not sure about Pubra Live, my eyes have flared up today. So, I'll let that's why I'm off camera, by the way. So, I'll let everybody know this evening where we're doing Pubra Live. There is going to be a channel member live stream though at 7 PM. So if you're a channel member, make sure you check in to your February channel member live stream at around 7 PM this evening. Please like, share and subscribe on all of today's videos and content, and thank you so much everyone for doing that. The GavsWeatherVids, thank you so much everyone. Right, going to start off with the week 1 500 millibar height and only from the Arctic and the North Pole view down. So this is the North Pole just here, got the wider Arctic circle around there, and the latitudes are through here. Blue is extrapolating to below average heights, which is low pressure. Yellow, orange, and red to above average heights, which is high pressure. These are broken down into weekly periods. The first weekly period takes us from today, the 7th, through to the 14th of February. So the next week will be dominated by high pressure sitting over and to the north of the UK and into northern parts of Europe, blocking area of high pressure between Greenland and Scandinavia, and that will bring the wind in from an easterly direction there, potentially. Week 2 is going to be the 14th through to the 21st of February. So, sorry everyone, still the blocking area of high pressure between Greenland and Scandinavia. A little bit more low pressure undercutting underneath that high pressure though. So, winds still coming in from an east-southeast direction, probably still quite calm. With the low pressure undercutting, I wouldn't totally rule out the chance of some wintry precipitation there. I think there's a bit of wintry potential with that low pressure undercutting the block. Weeks 3 and 4 will be the 21st of February to the 7th of March. Bit of a change in that 2 weekly period, with high pressure tending to be more to the east of the UK and Ireland. Low pressure is out to the west, so a bit more of an Atlantic type flow and influence, probably a bit milder and a little bit more unsettled there as well, with low pressure heading in from off the Atlantic. The wind flow probably a little bit more on a southerly or southeasterly direction. Right, okay, let's have a look at the tropical and mid-latitude view to confirm that. So we can't see Greenland, Scandinavia, Iceland, all those areas off the chart up here, but we've had a look at that view down, so we know what's going on. So sorry again, everyone. We're in the top right-hand corner of the chart as you are looking at it. So this is week 1, which is going to be the 7th to the 14th of February. And we have a blocking area of high pressure sitting in the North Atlantic and to the north of the UK and Ireland, extending into Scandinavia, and winds coming in from an easterly direction. It's a colder than average week to come in the next week, with below average temperatures, with both easterly winds, and it's drier than average in the north, nearer normal further south. And again, there will be a bit of precipitation around. As it's cold, some of that precipitation could be a bit wintry. Week 2 is the 14th to the 21st of February. Low pressure now coming in from off Atlantic, undercutting, to some degree anyway, that blocking area of high pressure to the north. Winds probably still coming in from a east or a southeasterly direction. It's still colder than average though, with below average temperatures, especially focused on England and Wales. So a little cold week to come there, and a bit more unsettled for the south anyway, with above average precipitation for southern England and also Ireland, drier than average for Scotland. Again, as it's cold, there is wintry potential here for both weeks 1 and 2. Right, okay, and then we go through to, hold on everybody, hold on, we've got to get, okay, so we've not got weeks 3 and 4 up, but we can soon rectify that. Let's just flip that over and then go there and go here. So weeks 3 and 4 look like that, with low pressure in the Atlantic and high pressure come over this side of the chart is sitting away to the east. Looks like it should be a bit more of a southerly type flow coming through them. So the temperature anomaly is lifting up. We're losing both cold and average temperature anomalies are reverting close to average, maybe slightly above, if anything. And it's quite wet as well, with above average precipitation. So a milder and wetter end to February and beginning of March, if that is correct. Right, let's have a look at CFSB2. Again, these are 500 millibar height thermometers, and they're broken down into week periods. The first week period takes us from the 7th to the 13th of February. So the next week, with a blocking area of high pressure in the Atlantic going to Scandinavia, winds coming in from the east, potentially low pressure down towards Spain. Week 2 is going to be the 14th to the 21st of February. Again, high pressure blocking to the north, bit of an undercut. With low pressure to the south, winds are still coming in from an easterly direction. Now, expect weeks 1 and 2 to be cold here. I better change to week 3, which is going to be the 21st to the 27th of February, with low pressure coming in from off the Atlantic, high pressure slipping away to our east bend. So more of an Atlantic type flow in the third week. And then finally, week 4 will be the 28th of February to the 6th of March, with low pressure towards Greenland and Iceland, high pressure from the Azores into southern Europe. That looks milder as well, and Atlantic driven, perhaps a bit drier, maybe even a little bit spring-like down in the south, with a bit more of a southerly type flow. So week 1 temperature anomaly, 7th to the 13th of February, coming out colder than normal. Week 2 temperature anomaly is the 14th to the 20th of February. That is also coming out colder than average. So a cold couple of weeks on both the JMA and the CFS for weeks 1 and 2. Then milder into week 3. It's the 21st, 27th of February, with slightly above average temperatures. And that continues into week 4, which is the 28th of February to 6th of March, above average temperatures there. So, really, 4 weeks of 2 harsh. You know, the first half is cold, second half is mild. Week 1 precipitation anomaly from the 7th, 13th of February, drier than average. And week 2 is the 14th to the 20th of February. That is also coming out drier than normal as well. Week 3, bit more unsettled, above average rainfall to our west. That's the 21st, 27th of February. And then finally, week 4, rounding it all off, it's going to be 28th of February to the 6th of March. And again, we see near normal precipitation, but it is wetter than average out in the Atlantic. Right, so pretty clear cut, trends with both of the models, actually. But they're both in agreement, and they both agree that we're going to have a cold, potentially quite wintry first couple of weeks, weeks 1 and 2, getting us into the third week of February, looking cold and wintry potentially at times. And then weeks 3 and 4 turning milder and also Atlantic-driven and wetter. We'll see. Remember, just a snapshot of what these two models are showing. Could look completely different when we look at them again and do JMA Friday next week. And you're going to find out tomorrow whether the ECMWF 42-day forecast is in agreement with all of this as well. But we're going to be back shortly with your 10 to 14 days, so come back for that in a bit. For JMA Friday for this week, that's all for now, and thanks for watching.